Now, I'll probably learn a little bit here, because that's been a while since I've watched the console version. So.
And they're off.
Yep.
Okay, their times. All right. Cool.
They're a little different.
Little off sync. I'm gonna try to adjust that during the race here.
Okay. So yeah. Ooh, looks like Muda got the crit on the villager guy. That's super rare, but if you get that, it's pretty nice. All right, so we gotta pick up that crow grenade so we can use it on the village, and we can kill a certain amount of enemies so we can progress through the area. And recently, Muda has moved to keyboard and mouse, which is almost being preferred lately, as for a couple of people on the New Game Pro. It's a lot easier on the hands, and it's the aiming's way better. So I guess we'll find out how it works for him. We're just entering the village now. Takes 7 shots to kill the first guy, and you got to. So hopefully he doesn't miss any shots here, because he's got 7 exactly. And if he misses one, then I'll have to reload. So it looks like it was good. Set up the inventory. And run into the house. Ooh, he got pitchforked though. It's unfortunate.
Sorry to leave you hanging here. I'm doing a lot of editing behind the scenes.
Oh no,
here.
Dude, better you doing it than me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just playing a little bit of caster chicken.
Oh, he missed a grenade. Oh no.
Tyhill having the reset there.
That is unfortunate.
1-1 everyone.
Yeah. All right. Muda got past. That was pretty clean. Nothing too bad quite yet. He's probably on a super good pace already, though, for getting a crit as well.
Well, and just establishing a commanding lead ahead of Ty.
Yeah.
Like I said, Muda's PB is a 141 on 60 FPS. And Ty, if I was a good mod, I would have gone to verifying his run by now. But it says that he is a 148.35.
Oh, jeez, even better.
So it'll be a closer race than we thought, just because Ty's been really practicing. I know he's been doing some no reset runs on his stream lately, with a nice healthy 5-minute PB last night.
That is juicy indeed.
I think I missed it here, but I don't think he got tree skip. Muda.
Oh, I missed it too. Oh yeah, Tyhill's been putting he's been joining in a lot of races recently, and has been putting in a lot of no reset work, which can help you out in the long run, for sure.
These guys are fairly new. I think Ty is a couple months. Well, actually, Ty and Muda are a couple months in. But they all started running this year, I believe. Just based on their submissions on speedrun.com.
I think Ty told me he was playing for a little bit before. I think is what he said to me the other night. I'm not too sure. Okay. Looks like it's going pretty good for Muda so far. Nothing too crazy to really pick out. I mean, Tyhill had to reset on 1-1, but that's just how it goes.
Pretty unfortunate starting 1-2, 4 minutes into the run. We're going to see like a first-hand example here of how much faster PC 60 is compared to Xbox One, which isn't even 60 FPS. It's somewhere in between like 40 and 50 or something, I think.
It's like, isn't it like 59 or something weird? I thought it was like 59. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but
Someone in the chat might know,
Yeah, exactly.
but
I mean, it's still for resetting 1-1. Like, it's still kind of close. And they abuse the iframes there, and the door and the jump over as well, to make sure you don't take damage. And yeah, these first 2 chapters are huge reset points for people, because it's just a little thing can go wrong, and it kind of like can waste so much time.
yeah. One impressive thing that I've seen Muda do is switch over to keyboard and mouse with such ease. So I know he was a controller player for the longest time, and I think a lot of people that get into speedrunning RE4 start off playing the game casually a lot. I mean, at least with a lot of people I know and myself,
Yeah.
played the game repeatedly, casually, and then realized that speedrunning wouldn't be too bad of a leap to get into, you know.
There.
Pretty good pattern by Muda.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a few patterns there. You can either shoot him, or I think he got the good pattern, just took it safe and went for the kick, which is definitely good. So they're picking up these treasures here to make sure they have enough. You pick up 3 treasures that are worth 10,000. So you can buy a rocket launcher for the El Gigante coming up. Because finding that guy normally is a pain.
As with most bosses in this game, we'll just rocket launcher everything here.
Now, another interesting thing is Muda didn't pick up a backup green herb. So he's currently with no heals.
Oh, you can't seem to find the nest here. This is an area where a lot of players will decross and shoot the nest without even seeing it.
Right. It is unfortunate.
So I don't know what the deal with Muda's timer is.
Did he hit a button?
But I think he.
Might have. I think he hit like a. Oh no.
I don't know what to do about that on my end, but I don't know. We'll see if we can get in contact with him, see if we can fix that, if possible. I don't know if there's a way to save it now, but.
So the difference between. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So the difference between new game is there's 2 like main game categories that are like popular ones. Is new game, professional, which is just a new game. You start with a fresh start, and you go through the game, and then there's new game plus normal, which is the most popular new game plus category currently, and that makes it so you start with new game plus. You start with an inventory that you have pre-saved with the best like strats. Like I think it's like 18 flashes and like 8 frag grenades that you use throughout the run, and use those weapons, which would be the striker and infinite rocket launcher and all that, and it makes so you can run the game through it the fastest. And that's pretty much the main differences. Is just you start with a preloaded inventory compared to New Game Pro, where you start from scratch.
And I mean that saves a lot of time
For sure.
Just picking up items. But it's also the thing about new game that makes it interesting to me, at least, is the money route, and just having to go out of your way a little bit to pick up treasures and money to be able to pay for rocket launchers to deal with these bosses in the most efficient way possible.
Yeah. Now let's hope Muda can get a good Delago here. With Delago, think on Pro it is, what is it, 12 harpoons? There's a 13?
Yeah, it's 12 harpoons.
Okay, yeah. And we have a certain specific route we try to do every time to give us the best, you know, possible outcome, which is a no dive at all. Because when he dives, it wastes so much time. And it looks like Muda got it actually, so that's really good.
Yeah, he got the hard 4th hit in.
Yeah.
He's chipping away here, and hopefully there's no dive, but...
Because this is the first, like, huge kind of reset wall. Is Delago, because of just how, like, stingy he can be sometimes.
Well, I like to say that he's got some RNG elements to him, but people are exploring, other players are exploring ways to consistently manipulate him.
For sure.
And unfortunately, Muda did get a dive here. Only a couple more harpoons, though. There we go.
That was pretty good. Too bad. It's like tyhill kind of got a good, he got a good pattern as well. So these Lagos aren't too bad.
It's a good opportunity for Ty to catch up if he gets a diveless, but it, right there.
Yeah, but he did. Feels
he got
bad.
a dive. And I think he did catch up a little bit throughout the chapter.
Yeah. So let's see what Muda will do here. He could knife the. He'll probably have to reload before cabin because you need 2 shots before cabin. So what he'll do, he went for the knife anyway. But what he'll do is shoot these 3 boxes and then have to reload for cabin. And with mouse and keyboard, that makes this part pretty nice. Like that was pretty clean.
Gonna hold off on reloading till probably the bridge right before cabin.
Yeah. Also, Ty got done with his Lago. Not too shabby. Looks like they both got the same kind of patterns. But
yeah. I'm very happy with how close this was. I was afraid that there would be more of a time gap between them now.
even with the reset, it's still kind of close, which is pretty good. But we have yet to see the huge run enders, right? Also.
As inconsistent as Chapter 1 can be, especially because of Del Lago, it's not a huge game changer like Cabin or Novistadors can be.
For sure.
If you get a bad Cabin, it could take like way longer, and if you get punked on and die in Cabin, that's a huge game changer in a race. Muda coming up to the first boss here. Well, the second boss, actually. Del Lago, I don't know. The first boss where you use a rocket launcher on. Getting world record of 7 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah. Saw that as well. Yeah, this chapter is mainly running and stuff. Like, this chapter is nice, actually. I like this chapter a lot because a lot of it is movement and just based on the player, what they can do.
A lot of interesting AI manipulations coming up in the village later on in 2.1. Kind of sets apart new players from veteran players. They can figure out how to manipulate those enemies correctly.
For sure. We get the 2-3-1 puzzle, which in Simonetta, in separate ways the puzzle's different, but it's faster. It's weird. You can press the buttons a lot faster compared to waiting for the turn, but it's also a different It's a different combo as well, with the it being 3-1-2 in separate ways instead of 2-3-1.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
And yeah, gotta run through those guys. It'd be very like scary, but after a while, running through them proves to be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
Those random times.
Pretty rare to get hit there, but yeah, it can be a little random. Sometimes Ashley will get hit by a torch guy or some fire.
Now there's a part we do here. He opens the door slowly there, so Ashley can catch up. And it's about 2 steps, and then you can start running, and she should be able to catch up. Because if you have to wait for her to open the door, it can like kind of hard to time it and where to go.
Like Muda's strat there, running along the trail without stopping. Sometimes you can, I mean, a safe thing you can do is bait the pitchfork guy into making an attack. And then running, but he just kind of powered through it there. Getting a good pattern with his movement in the farm here.
Yeah, he's taking it safe. He waited for her to jump over there. Runs around.
I mean, it looks pretty straightforward, but it's unexpectedly risky running through there. Ashley likes to get grabbed there. He's gonna have to reload his handgun. Okay, he remembers too. I was a little worried
too. Yeah, he has no heals currently, so this could be very, very risky. He's going for the PB attempts. Inventory's a little messed up because he had to use his first aid, but not too bad.
Now we get to watch Muda demonstrate the cabin. A couple of very precise grenades to throw at the start here.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, looks like Ashley got stuck.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, not too bad. Sometimes she can get comboed there and die.
Muda done with all his grenades, and he's just on the stair part of the cabin now. It'd be interesting to see how people approach cabin. I know people do a couple different things as far as Plaga's control goes.
Yeah.
I know. Ooh, he didn't get the good Plagas there. I know there's a nickname for the one that turns into a Plagas and continues to run and stick to you. I'm not sure what people have been calling him lately.
I'm not sure either. But yeah, there's like some people who lock him down and leave him down there to like not spawn any more Plagas. But there's also a strat of just killing them all and seeing how fast you can get through.
Pretty good cabin. Solid, no hits.
That was super solid.
But yeah, as Ty's still working on cabin here, there can only be 2 Plagas existing in the cabin at once. So one thing that some players will do is to just shoot the Plagas in their legs with a shotgun and knock them back to allow Lewis to shoot other Ganados without spawning more Plagas. So he can just kill more of them for you than you would on your own. But depending on how things feel, you can just shoot the Plagas in the head to kill them faster, to end cabin faster as well.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he hit a hotkey to stop his timer, unfortunately.
Yeah, he didn't get world record, so.
Yeah. But that's alright, that's alright. Still super close.
This is kind of an unfortunate pattern going on in Ty's cabin.
Yeah, he's getting Lewis beamed.
The enemies weren't really clustered at the bottom of the stairs like you would want them to be. And he died.
Oof. Oh,
Kind
no.
of risky to stand so
Yeah.
close to the bottom of the stairs like that.
Yeah,
Because they
that-
can hit you from the rails on the side.
Oh, no. That was a very late cabin, too. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
In a race, sometimes it takes like it takes a huge time loss like that to kind of let the nerves go
Oh, for
and,
sure.
and
Yeah.
refocus. Sometimes when the race is neck and neck, you're just kind of freaking out and you make tiny mistakes that you would not normally make, otherwise. Because he's got his cabin control down. Like I'm watching him and he knows what he's doing. Got hit right there though. I mean,
Ooh, he's getting...
That's,
oh, poor guy. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. It really is. But yeah, like Muda might be on PB pace right now, so
Wait.
I think so. This could be pretty good. Nothing too crazy's went bad for him yet. But there is still, 3 rounds of Novies to go. No Vistadors to go. So
yeah.
definitely see
Coming up on oh my god, I'm pulling a JTV and forgetting. This is the Big Cheese, and his
Mendez.
name is Mendez. I was about to say Salazar or Sadler. I'm like,
Follow me. Wait,
You okay,
wait.
Leon?
Follow me.
Did he
yeah,
get
pretty
pattern as well?
yeah.
True, we also do have Waterhall to look forward to.
3-1 really is a very impressive chapter
Oh no.
in terms of like how much you can show
Ooh.
off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very happy that Ty's cabin
Yeah.
finally ended there. It was out of
Yeah.
out of shotgun ammo and Plagas everywhere.
Yeah.
Going to the left path there? No.
Especially when Lewis was running up to the steps, that's usually when it's like almost like an over, like a game over, because he can't kill any more, Ganados. But that ended okay.
He's done helping out at that point.
Yeah. But yeah, most of the time does come from late, from like mid to late game. So we'll see what happens there.
Wait.
I'm sorry, King Muda is on Xbox One, right?
No, Muda's on PC.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Ty. He
Oh,
is
yeah,
on
yeah.
Xbox One, right?
Yep.
Okay. Making sure he wasn't on like PS4 or something.
Gotcha.
Wait.
And here we go. Muda going into 3-1 first.
Wait.
Next merchant.
Welcome.
This is also a very important merchant because we pick up the rifle and the TMP here, which are very useful weapons because the rifle is able to headshot
What are you?
or one hit enemies as long as it's a headshot. Most enemies here. So we'll take advantage of the power of that. And sort of the weakness and utility of the TMP. A lot of ammunition,
What are you?
quick rate of fire. We don't need to
Come
do
back.
damage to everything. We just need to slow things down or knock them around a bit.
Yeah.
Also,
that was
picking up the rocket launcher investment for the future here. It's not going to be used for a while, but it will be used.
Yeah. Just the shot. Another perk of keyboard mouse is the rifle. There is less shake on keyboard, and it is also, you know, obviously easier to aim with the mouse if you're comfortable with it. And that's like I said, that's another perk of playing it on keyboard if you want. Let's see if you get staggered. Ooh, sometimes you get staggered there on the catapults, and that can kind of tilt you a little bit. But
Say, what's your time at right now for Ty's timer?
says 25:42.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're still synced up here.
Okay.
Wait.
Once you fire this catapult here, it despawns all the enemies in the zone, including the catapult operators. So it's nice, especially the enemy that picks up Ashley that you would otherwise normally have to deal with.
Yep. So we keep Ashley at the door there, so that the guys won't spawn in through the door. So if you take too long,
Follow me.
there will be 3 Ganados that appear through the door, which will trigger a cutscene and also make it so you can't go back down and grab the sword. So we keep Ashley there to despawn enemies going back out the door and in, and it just makes it a whole lot easier. Let's see. This part's very dangerous, where Muda's at. A lot of things can go wrong. You can get hit. They can just let you like squeeze by easily, or looks like I'll have to shoot someone, but not too bad. You'll usually take the kick pattern any day.
Especially in a race here, you want to play it as safe as possible right there.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm pretty excited for this next part. Not just Waterhall, but Garrador here. This is one of the coolest strats that you do with a rifle in the game.
Looks so good.
It looks so good. It's such a good opportunity for streamers and runners to show off their skills. Muda doing it on keyboard and mouse here, so it's always look closely for the movement as Muda does Garrador here. It takes 4 shots to the Garrador's Plagas on his back, and then another shot anywhere. So 5 shots total.
Nice. Super
Very
solid.
solid.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
for sure. He also had to reload there because of the missed shot from the guy in the beginning.
Follow me. Wait.
So they definitely know the game, and it shows with strats like that, and you know, knowing when to reload and when not to.
Muda entering Waterhall here as Ty joins Muda in 3-1, the Merchant. But Waterhall is one of, if not, well, I guess it depends on who you ask, but it's one of the most annoying and hardest rooms in the game. There's just constant enemy spawn. It's a very long room too. Constant enemy spawns. You got archers, scythe guys. It takes some pretty strong knowledge and control of the room to make sure you don't get bogged down here.
Played it very safe by just hitting him twice and mess around. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Check for right side guy. That is a common run ender is a right side guy, which refers to a guy that can run up to the right of you and grab Ashley. So we'll see if he pops up, and it looks like we're good. That was super good. Yeah.
Pretty solid. That was the hardest part of it that Muda finished now. Resets the checkpoint to despawn all the enemies, and starts this next sequence where he can show off more of his sniping skills here.
Watch out
Yeah.
for me.
People do this room different. Like, every person has their own way of doing this room. But as long as you just need to kill who you need to kill, it doesn't really matter. Because it's technically, like, you gotta wait anyway for her to turn the cranks, so...
Nice double headshot there.
Yeah.
Saves a shot. Saves some time. But yeah, you're right, I never thought about it that way. It's kind of an auto-scroller as we wait for Ashley to finish these 2 cranks.
So yeah, we use this opportunity just to grab some money when you can, and just get what you need done.
Picking up a backup first aid spray, a couple of grenades, and ammunition. This downtime is actually kind of nice.
Got 2 guys right there, baits the attack. Pretty good. Now he didn't reload though, which usually frees up an inventory space from the rifle ammo, but not too
Ty
bad.
having a little bit of a rough key room, getting hit on his way out there.
Ooh.
Ty is out of backup healing items. And there's another one coming up in the Garrador room. It's a little bit out of the way, kind of on the side of the prison room. So I think he'll stop and grab it though.
Yeah, hope he heals Ashley beforehand. Otherwise, she runs the cranks slower as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not sure if you have to kill more enemies though. I'm not too sure about that.
He almost needs to stop for that backup heal then. He'll have to. Alright, let's see what Ty can pull off here. Obviously on controller with playing on Xbox One.
Granny strat, I like it. Good choice. Oh, I think he had the armor. Oh, he
that
did.
Looked like an armor hit, yeah. Still gets it though with an extra shot.
Again, just the game knowledge showing that he knew he could kill him with that one hit. Otherwise, you would be getting hit like really badly there, and he might have died. I don't know. Might have. He does a lot of damage.
Going back over to Muda here, encountering Novistadors. Was that a dynamite death from Ty?
That was a mace death, I'm pretty sure. I think. Oh, Muda, he killed.
Oh my goodness.
It's all going downhill.
I can't keep up with this.
Yeah.
Alright, well, to recap real quick. After Ashley died for Ty, what did he just change? Did he change?
He turned motion blur on. Yeah,
motion blur.
That.
Okay. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Once Ashley died, that meant Ty had to restart, and that means he has to deal with Garrador once again.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Muda getting some bad patterns. I'm not sure what happened, but I know he got decapitated by a Novistador.
He got kicked through the door at the beginning. I know for sure. And then I think he just got like chained until he couldn't, because you can't go in your inventory sometimes. They will chain hit you, so you can't even open your inventory, and they can just kill you without you doing anything. And it's really rough.
Absolutely.
Playing it safe with a flash here. Smart. Definitely smart.
Ty going for a safer strat here than normal, where you just snipe the 2 Ganados in the hallway, as opposed to having Ashley wait by the key. And I think he has to do that because of the restart. Ashley standing next to you instead of by the key after you restart in that particular area.
Now, since he used his flash earlier, he has to... Whoa, that guy's running at him. I've never seen that. Okay, that was weird. The guy in the cutscene was running at Muda instead of running away.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that. But, yeah, he didn't throw a flash there because he used one during the Novistadors, which can cost you a few seconds because of the cutscene that plays, but it's worth it for the, you know, to be safe. Looks like Ty's in Waterhall here. He got out, which is good. Now let's see how the cranking part goes.
Another tough spot for Muda as well. Ooh, Ty getting grabbed though.
Unfortunate. He's got a heal though, he's fine. Not too bad. Ooh, uh-oh.
Ooh.
He's gotta hit 2 like that. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh! That's an instant reset.
That's exactly what I mean by tough.
Oh
if you,
man. Oh, this.
And
Oh no.
God, when these guys get punked on, they kind of it happens at the same time. Really.
Yeah, I know.
But with this red zealot, he's got a key that you need to get from him once you kill him. But it was just kind of a bad position to be standing in with a pillar in the way, one of those columns, blocking his line of sight, especially since when he shot the red zealot, he staggered backwards instead of forward.
That was better.
But the 3 headshots, Muda should be safe now.
Now,
What
Ty
happened-
getting hit kind of sucks.
Yeah, what exactly happened with
He
Ty?
got a throwing scythe, which hit both of them. Now, what he probably should have done is healed Ashley so she'd be green, so she can run up here easier, and then just heal with the first aid spray. But he decided to heal himself, but he was too low to put him in green. So he's at yellow anyway, with the low movement speed. So he'll end up using the first aid spray anyway. So he kind of wasted the green herb in a way, but it's a lot hard to think about when you're in the heat of battle.
Yeah.
Let's see. Muda can get through this room. Okay. Sometimes you can get the occasional scythe guy that opens the door early. Oop. Oh, the quick turn. Ooh.
What is happening?
Sitting decent on heals though. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That could have went really bad.
I mean, I asked for some memes, and this is what I got.
True.
At the cost of our racers today.
Clips the rocket launcher for extra movement speed. And this part's just a lot of running.
Yeah, Muda is going to be in the clear for a little bit here. Just running through a maze,
Ooh.
picking up some items.
Did she get stuck? Oh. That made me a little sad almost. Oh, she did get grabbed. Oh no. He jumped on the he jumped on the
What the
pillar and
heck?
grabbed her.
I have never seen that.
Oh, I haven't either. That's crazy. Poor Ty, man.
Yeah, I feel bad that happened. I mean, do you think it's because Ashley's in the red?
That and I think he I saw him trying to dodge a few chain guys, so I think he skipped a few enemies to kill. And ended up paying for it. But yeah, definitely could be the red health, because more enemies could have spawned below and could have caught up. Oof.
Getting hit by no beast.
He has no heals. Oh no.
Really rough stuff.
If he had that green herb, he'd be able to use it now. Oh, he almost just got chopped right there. That would have been bad.
Now there is a green herb coming up in the crank room.
True. Let's see if he knows about it. really, really good. Because I think it's in a crate, isn't it?
I believe it is in a crate.
Oh, he does. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, good. You don't want to be running in the yellow or the red because of the decreased movement speed, but also because
Oh my god.
ooh.
He didn't even flash with no heals. What? That's insane. This, like, Ty's going for broke right now.
So I know Ty is behind here, but he's still putting on a pretty good show.
Yeah. Also, nice to bring Muda's time down, because they're gonna have the same time anyway, because we all started. So.
Mhm. I think it's good enough to have one timer.
Yeah. Okay. So he did the risky strat and held on to the flash, so he could flash the cutscene. But could have been super bad if he got hit. Muda's on the part where you gotta shoot Ashley. There's a chance of getting a double shot here. That is pretty cool to get if you can do it.
Oh, I don't think he's even going for it.
Ooh, almost. Yeah, Muda is playing well. I think he is on. I don't know. He did die to Novi's, but he could be on PB pace. Could be close.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to take that into consideration for the race, whether to
The door's locked.
use
Open it.
PB speedrun strats as
Ooh.
opposed to just playing it safe in every room and you know, securing the victory for the race itself.
Oh, we didn't get the nade, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, if you mess up the nade there, it can mess a little bit of time. Luckily, he missed the nade on a guy that's easy to kill.
I can get out.
Because sometimes if you miss the red zealot with the grenade, you can cause
Oh,
more guys
no.
to spawn.
Ty just got decapitated.
Yeah.
Pretty rough room here. It's not super hard, but if you try to sneak past one of those guys,
Ooh.
yeah. I mean, Ty really just needs to start pinging everyone with the TMP, playing it safe.
Yeah. He's got a herb though, and there's another one coming up.
Yep.
Oh, if that was a throw axe. Yeah, you're right. He is trying to run past.
Yeah, you gotta respect those guys. If you try to sneak
Sure.
past them, I mean, sure, you might be able to save some ammunition and save the time of shooting them, but you don't respect them, they're gonna hit you and.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. His reload too. Yeah, he's dead there. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes even when you're
Yep.
behind you kind of want to take these ballsy strats and try to cut corners here and there, but some areas are
Oh no.
very punishing to cut corners.
For sure. Like a kick, wastes a little bit of time, but it's you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So that puzzle's super easy on Muda's side. Not too bad. And he just part's kind of boring, but it's a nice break. The Ashley part. It's a nice little break from stressing out.
This run really has intermittent, like high stress situations
Mhm.
in between long running parts. Not really any risk of messing up here when you're playing as Ashley. Unless he forgets to do a QTE, in which those knights do one-shot Ashley, and you'll have to start the whole thing over, but it's not really a risk, especially on PC version where you can just mash every QTE button.
Now we still have Novi's to think about. So The gap could close. The gap still could close. It just has to depend on some Novistadors here.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, this was kind of expected. I mean, we all kind of... Ty definitely is the underdog here. With a 8 or 9 minute PB differential.
Wait here.
And King Muda having the advantage of PC.
True.
It's still a race, though.
Yep.
It's a sizable difference, but it's still a race. It's a very time-intensive section that Muda is on right here. You don't have a lot of room to make mistakes or miss shots here, at the cost of missing the cycle on the, what do you call that spinning thing? Like the carousel cage?
Yeah, I would say that's probably a good name for it. I never really had a name. But yeah, probably works. And you can miss the cycle sometimes, which sucks, but well, we got bad pattern, but on the stairs they're a little less aggressive, so
Very nice. Elevation kind of screws with enemy AI a little bit. Makes the cycle. He doesn't have to wait for the door to swing around by the time he reaches the cage.
I wonder why Ty knifes it rather than shoots the glass.
It's very interesting. I think he needs to shoot more with that TMP.
Yeah. You gotta abuse the TMP. What he can get.
I'm actually surprised to see him knife it, because if you go too close to that flash grenade, it'll trigger the cage cutscene. I would say it's a risky thing to knife it. Not necessarily saving time anyways.
Going for the extra rifle ammo. It's good.
Leaves you some breathing room to miss a couple shots and still make it out of the run alive.
Especially if you need to catch up on... Because I think he missed a lot during Water Hall. So, I think... you need it. Our hitbox is very sketchy when you shoot her during those bars, so you gotta really be careful, otherwise it'll shoot her.
Wait.
Another missed shot right there.
This part where keyboard and mouse is also better for shooting those. Those lights on top of the ceiling. Let's see if Ty can get the grenade. That looked good.
Certain areas would help to be able to hear Ty's stream as well, but we're just keeping the volume on Muda as he's ahead right now.
So let's see how Knights will treat Muda here. He's got plenty of ammo. Didn't go for yellow herb though, which is a safe thing for Novies. So otherwise they'll two-shot you instead of three-shotting you with the yellow herb. But we will see how they treat him coming up. Yeah, Knights is another part that can make you look really cool. So you gotta hit them all in the head here. All these quick turns. Like that. Throw a flash. That's the hardest part of the room usually.
The second round can mess you up if you don't respect the middle knight. Gotta wait for his head to crack open. There is a missed shot there.
Oh, he missed, okay.
Pretty solid. Only one missed shot, and still have enough ammo to deal with the Gyarados later on. But really, the last section where you need the rifle, where you really depend on it for dealing with enemies. Aside for the next Garrador, but last section where we'll be seeing any Gosu sniping strats with the rifle.
Oh, looks like she got hit by a scythe there. If she catches up, this will be a miracle.
Yeah.
Had to reset.
I don't think he waited long enough on the right side of the hallway right there.
Yeah.
Muda working on this AI manipulation for the second time. Baiting all the enemies to the right side to run to the left.
Ooh. He ran to the right side on the thing first.
Wait.
Interesting. I would
A little bit of movement error, but it's fine.
Here we go. Novi's 2.
Yep.
And he does have 2 flash.
Instant. He
The
didn't even
instant
mess
reach.
around.
Yeah.
Just not even mess around, dude. Just reset. There you go.
Just nope, not dealing with it. All right. Does have the double flash.
Yep.
Deal with them.
Okay. Oh, he's going for a different strat.
Oh, this is a very old strat. This is something I would do with my old strats.
Yeah. That is very risky. Seemed to be alright though. Yeah, not too
That
bad.
works just as good. Nice job, Muda. That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Novi's 2 is a very scary room. They can, I mean, they're flying for the first time, and they're kind of in every direction as well. It's very easy to get swarmed on and taken out fast.
That's why he reset there, because he took no, like, when you get hit, it's almost like a guaranteed, like, hey, come and kill me, because it's crazy.
Ooh.
Also got bouldered there.
Now that's
Sounds
just
good.
that's bad RNG right there, getting hit by the
Yeah.
catapult.
Yeah, that. I find that running with rocket causes that if you take the right side of the grabby guy.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have some theories about it. About if you run to the left side of the grab guy with a rocket, you will not get hit.
Okay.
But I haven't like sat down and tested it. It's just purely based off how runs have gone.
Right.
But yeah, shoot those blocks so you can turn. Really nice green herb to grab. Just it's right in the way and it's safe. Not too bad. Let's see if he gets shot a lot. Ooh. It's kind of close.
One more scary archer to deal with here.
Now he does have a pretty high clip, so he might go for the shot. I'm just supposed to reload. What you can do there is shoot the dynamite. And makes so you can run by a little faster.
Whoa,
Ooh, saw
Muda.
that. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Should have shot that last guy, but not a lot of time to deal with him.
Yeah. It's always nice to take it safe by running to the way outside too, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy was pretty late though. He's pretty far back.
So I don't know if anyone's keeping a count of deaths, but I think these players have died maybe like over 5 or 6 times. Like a net death count of 5 or 6 or something like that. And we'll see how he adjusts his playstyle after.
Oh. He
I
went
was
for the
expecting,
risky part when he died. Oh, we better heal. Oh, he's almost out of heals. Ooh.
Running on the outside now.
Yeah.
I think he should be safe now.
Shoot him just in case.
But yeah, I think every enemy down there needs a bullet. Everyone should be shot.
Let's see how this goes.
Shoot everyone.
B bridge. That's why they
Meme
call it
bridge.
B bridge. Yeah. Runs to the right of them, which I actually find harder.
I like running right in between them. Just straight path, running between the first two shield guys. Kind of struggling here.
This should be good. Oh no, he didn't. Oh no.
This is
Oh no.
absolutely absurd.
Oh, he's getting early guy too. Don't even go for it. Oh, he went. Wait, he's nuts. What? Of all times to succeed is when, because usually you gotta bait out the 3 shield guys. Otherwise, it's just chaos.
First try. Going for the second Ricky Rocket after missing that rifle shot.
Oh, nice.
Very
Usually,
nice
like,
showing that headshot with the collateral there. That was very impressive.
Yeah. I don't know, I like shooting them with the rocket launcher, the Gyarados, so it puts them in a better spot to snipe it.
Oh yeah, I take the time to aim at the armored Gyarados.
For sure.
A little bit of safer strat.
Welcome.
And then we get the Striker, which is
What are you selling?
the bread and butter of the run.
Thank you.
If you watch Muda just now, he was just finishing up the Armadura room, but a little subtle thing that I saw him do was keeping the rifle up and aimed at the final like middle Armadura, just to make sure his head cracks open before taking out the flash. Just a little safe thing to do in a race.
Yeah. Because either he'll like stagger and then like not even like have his head pop off, or he'll just take the bullet sometimes. So okay, so you see Muda is running super fast, and that is from the Striker, which is why I called it the bread and butter, because it's once you hit this point, it's everything. And if you bring up your Striker before the laser pops up and then switch to another weapon or whatever in the inventory, you'll run like 1.5 times faster. And you use it like everywhere.
Utilizing it right here as he gets at least 1 QTE skip, which you wouldn't normally be able to do without the Ditman glitch. By taking a step back or stopping, you can dodge the QTE without actually pressing the QTE dodge buttons.
I thought he was gonna miss.
A little bit scary there. He didn't,
Yeah.
the boss didn't get frozen by the liquid nitrogen immediately there, but he waited for it, so. We'll see how Tide deals with Clock Tower here.
He's running in on empty. This is rare.
Gets the stagger.
Nice. Didn't get hit though. On his limited heals, that's really good. So we got Muda finishing up a solid 4-1, except for a reset. And actually in a Clock Tower death, but and a lot of retries on bridge. I mean,
there are good places to die and bad places to die, and it was kind of a moderate in-between spot in the Clock Tower death.
exactly.
You don't have to do the whole thing over again. You can kind of start at where you left off halfway through that room. This rocket here that he just bought is actually for the Boulder boss. It's right here.
Biggest boss.
Biggest boss in the game.
There you go.
Heaviest boss in the game.
Okay. So he grabs the flash there. Did you see him grab the first aid spray?
He did not grab the first aid spray.
Because that's like really easy. I would definitely recommend people grab those.
In a race, especially.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out of the way, but not too bad. It's kind of on your way to that flash grenade there. Muda pulling off the out of bounds. Oh yeah, Ty on the bridge now, but I was really hoping he'd get it first try.
But yeah, because of Dittman, Muda was able to get out of bounds by speeding up his animation on the lever.
Yeah, and that's not hard to do. A lot of things going on right now. Before Muda gets too far into the layer here, Ty did fire the rocket directly at the Armadura, and that causes him to turn around to get an easier rifle shot onto the back of the Plagas to finish him off. Back to Muda, though. Third and final layer.
Yeah.
Didn't get hit.
Not yet. Oh, one landed. This could be bad. There's one above him. Oh, if that had grabbed. That would have caused like an instant reset. I thought one of them landed. Maybe not. Oh, he did. There he is. No
Right
camera trick there. Okay. Not bad.
Just to quickly go over camera trick one more time. You'll see Ty doing it as well when he gets to the no vista doors. But when you look away from them, it'll cause them to swipe at you, or yeah, they'll swipe at you as opposed to trying to tackle you or grab you. And that's way easier to dodge, especially with Dittman active. So just a little bit of enemy manipulation as well with these enemies.
Yeah, works on normal guys as well. For like, when they try to grab you, some enemies will be prone to lunging at you instead of just like a casual like walk to you. So sometimes you can use the camera to that is a weird route by Muda. I've never seen that actually.
I was just gonna say, very strange path. You can go on the right side where no enemies will see you. There's also some money and a flash grenade back there, but I don't know if that's why he got grabbed. Because if you take the outside route, the enemies will see you later, much later, and I think you have more time to crank before they catch up to you.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the reason. Because you can still get grabbed there, doing it the right, or like going to the right, but sometimes you can squeak by.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's hard to tell. It's like Ty's just killing the Verdugo. It's still kind of close. So, I mean, Ty's still got, you know, Novi's to go past, and unfortunately, you know, that's, you know, you still have to worry about Novi's, but it's definitely not too out of the water. So let's see how Chapter 5 goes.
Muda finally gets to do a little bit more out of bounds here. So he pulls off the minecart skip first try. Now it's just a matter of working on movement.
Yep. I believe the optimal movement for this is staying on the right side of the tracks and holding that side. Everyone's got their own little ways to do it, but
now I didn't even think about this when the race started, but Ty is going to have to do the 30 FPS minecart skip.
Oh, he will.
And I'm sure he'll be good at it. It's not too bad. It requires more timing as opposed to the 60 FPS minecart skip. There's just two separate setups, and 60 FPS is just slightly easier. Well, I would say, I would say it's a lot easier.
I would agree. 60 FPS, you like don't even need to look for anything really. Like once you know what to know about it, you kind of just, you don't even have to stop. You can just continuously run and jump down at a right time and get it. Where you know 30 FPS, you gotta like really like know the glitch in order to do it correctly.
All right, finishing up that minecart area.
A solid chapter.
Very very boring chapter. So it was exciting when we all found out about the glitch first place, but now it's just kind of like a minute and a half of running. Or however long. Now this is another another tense area that Muda is coming into. Salazar statue. You see a lot of people messing this up, and sometimes it's not even their fault.
Oh no.
Just little things can add up here very quickly.
Agreed.
So we'll see how safe he takes it.
There you go. Oh, I'm sorry for laughing, but
Yikes.
that timing. Oh, Ty got the jet Novisador just swooping in on him, and now he's just stuck. This is if he can get the heal off, he's good.
I believe he can. Oh, I still believe in Ty.
Yeah, get in there, dude. Oh,
Get
he's
out of there.
He's in such. I would probably use a flash here.
Yeah, I would have flashed. He got swarmed
No, that is probably a rare place to die at. Usually on that bridge, you're kind of free, but it can catch you sometimes, you know.
You ever see one of those like National Geographic time lapses of like a dead animal getting torn apart by ants?
That was definitely it.
Yeah.
Yeah, their kill count is insane.
Yeah, I wish we started keeping track of that. I mean, I didn't expect them to die like this much. It is a race and it is no reset, so
yeah. So again, this weird statue part, like that's good, I guess. Like I don't know why it's in the game, to be honest. But it's cool, you know, when you're playing it casually, especially when you played it when you were young or whatever.
Yeah.
It was super cool. But then you like look at it now and you're like, man,
what is happening to Ty right now?
It's the second part on that bridge too.
All right, he needs to look away from this last.
Yeah, he needs to. Yeah,
he needs to look away on time. But that's we talked about camera manipulation, and he absolutely needs to do that right there. It's very important on that last stretch.
Oh, he won't make this either. Let's see if he recognizes it. He's gonna get smushed if he goes for it. No.
Oh.
I knew it.
You called it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
It's hard to think about that when you're in it, where it's kind of like, I need to pull the trigger on this.
I think he has to wait again, actually.
Yeah.
Please see it. Okay, there you go. Nice.
And I want to bring this back to Muda because this part is actually very difficult, especially when you're learning it for the first time. But the setup for this elevator is very particular if you want to be able to knock off all these enemies in the most efficient way possible. Kind of a mess up here. Muda had the correct setup for a little bit, but it's kind of looking rough again. If there are more than one enemy on the elevator at a time, it'll stop and you'll have to kill him or knock him off.
Yep. And then like once you kind of mess up the rhythm, it's just like it's all like, you know, muscle memory at that point. Just adapting to what comes at you and just trying to knock people off. Yeah, he's doing good about like positioning himself, but because they jump down in 4 spots and they always do like besides each other if you do it correctly. So what you want to do is like knock them off and then like sit at a certain angle where you can hit both of them off at the same time and then 180 do it that way. But once it messes up, it's like, ooh.
Just want to point out that Ty got hit by the same guy that hit Muda by the crank before this minecart area, or the mines area. Right after finishing his crank. But anyways,
Oh, he missed the nade. Fortunate. Ooh.
not respecting the salad lady either.
Oh, he has no heals.
And out of
either.
heals, holy moly.
Oh no. He's gonna have. Okay, never mind. I was about to say he's gonna have to do the whole minecart, but there's a green herb like right there.
Yeah, you should be okay. Alright, Muda doing a merchant menuing area here to pick up another rocket launcher to deal with Salazar. On 60 FPS, you can't skip him, so you just shoot him a couple times as the striker and then rocket him to his face.
I guess Tile is. Does Xbox One do? Do they do this Salazar skip?
No, they do not.
They do not.
I don't believe they do. I'm
Okay.
like 99% sure they do not do it.
Okay.
A lot of glitches do not work at all, but
Gotcha.
we should be watching Ty here anyways. He's gonna do the minecart skip, and it's more impressive because it's harder on a console. Some 30 FPS strats here.
First try.
Ty.
Nice. Super good.
First try. Yeah, some really good stuff here.
Alright, so Muda. Buying another rocket launcher. It's how it goes, you know. A lot of the game requires a rocket launcher.
This next rocket launcher has the Iron Maiden's name written on it. This chapter starts off very calm, and then suddenly machine guns and archers everywhere.
Yeah. That spotlight
And-
just kicks everything off.
Yeah, an alarm too. It's a very rude awakening to chapter 5. The mess that chapter 5 is. Muda getting the setup for the laser.
Yep. I always use the actual button to set that up.
Oh,
Not the actual. What do other people use? I've heard like a boulder. I've never.
you know, I'm sure everyone has their own things.
Right.
Me having only played or ran the game on 30 FPS, I always just skip this part.
Oh yeah, true. This is another skippable part.
Not
Ooh.
getting punked on by JJ there. Very nice control
Yeah, that was
of
good.
the room.
Didn't have to reset, which is the faster way of doing it.
Respecting the rocket launcher guy.
I didn't even hear about it like until a few days ago that you can like dodge that guy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Airsnick has been working on it. I think Airsnick's got a consistent. I got it the first time I tried it. You run past him and you kind of take a step back to make sure when he fires, he doesn't. The rocket doesn't explode too close to you. Really cool looking too. I would like to see Ty do it, but I don't think he will. Oh wow!
Ooh, that is rare.
What the heck?
I've never seen a death there. Did he open the door slowly? I was looking at Ty.
I don't know. It had to have been something like that. Or you can just tell me it's a 60 FPS thing and I'll believe you.
I've no idea.
Getting the garage skip there by Muda first try. Very clean. Takes some particular movement, but at this point it's pretty strongly in these players' muscle memories to get that.
For sure. Oh, looks like Ty's on reds. I didn't even realize.
And even with all these backup heals, New Game Pro can be pretty punishing.
For sure.
It just means this next area, the next running area will be pretty slow until he gets the heal right outside of Salazar. But I don't think it should affect the elevator itself, because you do have to run around a little bit, but not too much. You're kind of in the center of the elevator the whole time.
Yeah.
See if he gets the good setup here.
It'd be good.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Oh, that was a first aid drop too. Luckily, he can't, or unfortunately, he can't grab it.
That's too bad.
Tease. Looks like he messed up the shot.
Yeah, it's still pretty solid because there's only one.
True. You can just ignore that guy until they drop down in your spot. Yeah, that was a pretty good recovery.
He ended up killing him too, and there's a green herb drop.
Oh, he did on purpose.
Still in the.
Oh no.
You know what? That green herb saved his life.
Did. True.
He's gonna have to turn around and yeah.
Ooh, he's gonna need to grab a lot of backup shotgun ammo, that's for sure.
We'll see if he knows about the shotgun ammo at the top of the elevator.
I always like shooting it with the shotgun. Oh,
no.
Oh no!
Oh no, that was pretty close to the top of the elevator too.
Yeah.
That is very rough.
Yeah.
Alright, and a reset on the elevator kind of throws things off a little bit. Sometimes it can affect the dynamite guys.
Yeah.
And just kind of throw things out of whack. Even if you set things up correctly.
Did he account for it? Let's see.
I'm not sure here.
I don't think he's getting any though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's totally correct. Dynamite guy likes to shake things up on the retry. So Muda's coming into 5-2. Went for the kick. Nice. That was pretty smooth. I mean, I'd hate to guarantee, you know, how this is gonna come out, but it's looking a little rough.
There are a lot of scary spots in Chapter 5, but I think Muda has enough of a lead that failing things multiple times, he's very safe in terms of the race itself.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can pull off a PB here. I'm not sure what his pace is exactly.
I don't know.
What's it looking like?
I'm thinking he's at least like a minute like ahead or behind. Not like in like that kind of way where it's kind of hard to tell, but I think he's close. Because I mean, he did die a few times on like the clock tower, for example, or like, you know, some Novi deaths. But I don't know. Those could have been things in his runs. So
yeah.
See how this wrecking ball glitch goes for him. This works. See, okay. If you're a keyboard player, you have to switch to controller for this part. Because as far as we know, this wrecking ball glitch does not work on keyboard. But what you need to do is you have to use all your flashes or just have an empty, because HUD says empty on the bottom right. So you need that for this glitch to work. And what you want to do is pull out your knife and then hold out like the aim button. Don't actually knife her because she'll die, but you have to have her hover, like kind of hunker down, and then hold the aim button so she stays down. And then what I do is jump down, activate the lever, let her jump down, and then let the cutscene play, because the mechanism can still be reset through that cutscene.
Leave it to me, Leon.
For the second cutscene anyway. But what you need to do is just have her hunker there so the enemies don't spawn, so it gives you enough time to push the lever or to pull down the lever. And if you do it right, no guys should track onto you, so you can just sit there and hide from the
Leave it to
enemies
me, Leon.
and just continuously like pull the lever until you're out. And it's super like confusing, but when you know like the system, it can become, you know, way easier.
Yeah,
We
it's
got the
definitely way
auto-scroller.
easier than having to deal with waves of enemies on multiple angles.
For sure.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
So, probably looking at Ty here for a little while. Muda's on a auto scroller for truck, which can get a little scary towards the end, but for this part it's not too bad. Now let's see if Ty can get the fast strat here. Let's see. Now Muda sits there so they don't jump up on the truck, which makes it you save way more shotgun shells. Okay. Let's see if Ty gets this. Oh, I think he just resets no matter what. Okay, safe.
Yeah, that seems to be the way to go here in a race environment. Or if you just want to be consistent.
For sure.
And it doesn't look like it costs that much time. I think you have to read it in. But
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't go for the air snake rocket dodge.
I'm leaving it to you.
We're gonna bring it every time until everyone knows about it. And more people do it.
Even though it's like super risky.
Yeah. And then people start losing runs to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna go.
More people should do it. It's just super swag. It looks.
Oh,
it
for
doesn't even
sure.
save that much time. It's just an unnecessary risk, if anything. But pretty swag strat.
Alright. Looks like Ty got past the big boy. Didn't get hit by the guy like Muda did.
Generally in this area that Muda is in right now, second part of the auto scroller, where myself personally, I just get really nervous because I know, yeah, I know these enemies here can spawn into into Plagas, and if all of that happens, if some Plagas spawn right as he needs to shoot the final truck, very good chance that you can die, even after you kill the truck too. And it's not just you, Ashley could be at risk. But you see this first Plagas here spawning. Sometimes they die like that in the first shot, and sometimes they don't.
Ooh, that was clean.
Very clean. I think, yeah, that's all the enemies, so...
He killed him on the jump too. Because in a perfect world, you would kill every enemy on the jump up. Because when they jump up onto the truck, they die instantly, and they don't have a chance of spawning Plagas. But it's very specific timing of when they have iframes or not. So it's hard to go for it. He's grabbing some extra money there.
Welcome. What are you buying?
Just another rocket. Look at that.
Come back, did
All right. We're coming up on everyone's favorite cutscene.
Get introduced to our friend Krauser here.
I don't really mind it, to be honest. Like I loved the cutscene when I was little. I don't know. Even after running it, I still think it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't bother me. It's kind of nice to not have to worry about, you know, the stresses of dodging enemies and just doing the run itself. You just kind of get somewhat of a break, especially on PC where you can just mash the buttons and, you know, sit back, read chat if you're streaming, you know, take a sip of water, get your hands off the controller for a little bit.
Yeah. Because that's GameCube, right? Where you have to, like, watch the QTs, so you don't...
I think that's a lot of versions. Like, I had to do that on PS2, PS3.
Gotcha.
I'm sure it's that for GameCube. I think it's just PC where you can mash.
Okay.
After all, you and I both know where we come from.
Is that Muda in the chat while he's doing the cutscene? Nice one. Got some bonus points for that one.
Yeah. Is that disrespect? I'm just gonna take that as disrespect.
DQ'd.
That's alright, because that's my emote and JTV's emote. Spamming in chat there.
You got her involved just for that?
Alright, so Ty's jumping down into the garbage dump. I was about to do the wrecking ball glitch as well. Okay, Demonia, that's good to know.
All for Umbrella's sake.
King Muda, get out of chat and like focus on your run, man.
Yeah.
No, but really, there's
that's gotta be BM, dude.
there is some downtime here.
Yeah.
You have enough time to take a selfie and tweet it out.
Like we have the upper
Shout out.
Shout outs to our first New Game Pro SGDQ run. But yeah, Ty is the one to watch right now because he's pulling off the manipulation here in the wrecking ball room. So right now he is still holding on to the aim button, but letting it go right as the...
Oh, wait.
What is happening?
She jumped down like after.
Okay, he's going to try it again. Another big time loss here, but we're going to keep an eye on that and see if he can pull it off. Second time around here.
Usually want her to jump down sooner.
Okay,
she
so
doesn't. Yeah.
You aim your knife at her, you hold down your aim button, like your gun aim button, not your knife aim button at the same time.
Right.
He's skipping the cutscene too. That's something that you don't skip.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, because there's a set amount of time. I don't know. It's like 10-15 seconds or something for the lever to go back up, and that still ticks away when that timer when the cutscene is going. There's no reason to. Yikes! What is that death like number 40 here? I'm sorry that. That came off super rude, but no, like they've been having a rough run, like between the both of them.
Yeah,
it's been a pretty rough race. Man, that came off really harsh, and I feel pretty bad. And I hope he doesn't skip the cutscene. I think it might have been an accident, so he lets it go this time.
wonder why she jumps down late. So
Back to
Muda's-
Muda here, working on
Yeah.
working on U3 chambers.
Kind of missed it, but seemed like he got through okay.
It is a pretty straightforward thing.
Oh,
The things I worry about at this section of the U3 fight is the QTEs. If you're not paying attention, you kind of have to be very diligent about those QTEs. They can, I mean, these QTEs one-shot you pretty much.
hmm.
There's no mashing out of them.
And then if you're greedy, you can run past them, but it's super risky. And like Sleep said, if it grabs you and you're not paying attention, you're gone. But not too bad. We got Ty coming up in the truck, grabbing the extra shotgun shells. There is also a first aid spray on the box. In a box when you get through the door as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he grabbed it.
Yeah, I don't think he got it. A little bit out of the way. I'm not sure if he knows about it. But using the green here, I didn't see if he had backup heals.
I know you used to not, but yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, Muda here. This part, you sell the TMP and all your ammo and all the treasures you got to buy a Killer 7 and a rocket launcher. And that is where the money grind ends. You don't need to pick up any treasures after that, because that's the last time you see the merchant. Or they use the merchant anyway. So, and if you're short on money, there's a part where you can backtrack and there's like 5,000, I think, in like a side tunnel. But if you're still short, then the run's like pretty much dead.
There are there is a really jank backup strat where you buy the broken butterfly instead.
Oh,
And-
jeez.
That can work. It is slower, but it can work. That's not something that very many players do because I mean, yeah, like Frenchie said, the run is pretty much over. Gotta pay
Resets the
attention to your
checkpoint.
money.
Ooh. Oh, he's in the cutscene, so it doubles his input. Oh.
You can time it right to do it. It's just kind of
Yeah.
You might sit there for a while trying to get it.
Exactly.
Better to take the death right there, though.
For sure. Let's see. On here, you want to get a headshot at the beginning, which is right there, and then you want to kind of back up a little further until he finishes the animation, and then you want to do like a, I guess a quick scope on him with the Killer 7 to, it's a body shot and then a headshot and he's dead, or he runs away, I guess, but.
Didn't exactly get a
Yeah.
perfect statue push here. You can push it so that you only push it twice. If you time the first push correctly. But it's not a huge deal.
Nah.
Kind of a side
What is
track.
this?
What, the path on the outside?
I have not seen that path on the outside.
That's a really old path. It is slower, but it's consistent, I would say.
As I say, yeah, it seemed pretty good, but
Yeah.
you said it is slower though.
It is slower. Absolutely.
Gotcha.
I will see Muda do the actual Krauser fight now. You can kill him with a knife.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Good. think before I knew about the quick turn on him there, that was like super hard to dodge. For me, anyway. I always used to dip him in there because it was like way safer. But
very nice job on Muda getting the knife stun lock set up.
oh,
First try.
oh, he double guessed himself. Does he have TMP? He does. Okay. Sorry, I'm bouncing around.
Oh yeah, Ty is in a very tense situation. That last Plagas never died, and he ran the risk of him killing, or the Plagas killing Ty while that last cutscene was kind of playing out.
It's very scary. Especially your mind is like huge at that part. You'll double check you're like double, you know, like think everything, and you'll turn around to shoot the Plagas, and you're like, no, the truck's here, I need to kill the truck, and then you'll just end up killing yourself. So it's really
get back
rough.
to Muda real quick here, because he is on the scary part of 5-4, where there's a lot of archers and machine guns everywhere. We got JJ's, and ooh, he gets hit here. Not a bad reset area because you're not that far away, but he wants to get past this JJ to get another checkpoint here. But this is one of the areas where you see the Killer 7 shine a lot. There's some pretty durable enemies that you end up killing with the Killer 7, as well as using incendiary grenades. You want to talk about this next part with 3 turrets?
Yeah, for sure. So you immediately off this part, you want to dip in, and then just run to the ladder. And since your animation's too fast, you'll have to wait a little bit here, otherwise you'll get shot. Like, that's why you had to wait there. And so these 3 turret guys want to die, or they need to die for the, you know, part to progress. Same with the levers. Those levers that just turned red, you gotta flip them and get to the end as the fastest as you can. And the Killer 7's perfect for this. 1 shot for each of them, and you can just kind of, if you can kill them reliably, you're sitting good. But there's still archers and stuff, and there's also a random RNG factor named Mike that is in a helicopter that's been helping you throughout this area. And what he can do here is that he can destroy either sides of the turrets. You heard him there, take cover. But if you do it like good, he will shoot the side, the left side, which will help you jump down easier because he'll destroy the building, which will cause you to jump down. And if you can do that perfectly, it's super nice. But like I said, Mike can you just gotta pray for a good Mike. That's how it goes, really. Like, when he says take cover when you're on the right side, that's when you know you get a good one, and it's really nice to get.
You also have to pray for a dead Mike because Mike just died.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
He may have helped you, but
yeah, it's the one time a rocket in a cutscene kills anything other than a monster. Kills our good friend Mike, who knew a good bar. We're gonna go hang out with him afterwards, but we'll have to wait and escape the island another way.
It's you know, they abuse the rocket launcher just like we do, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, you gotta do what you gotta do.
And that's when I found out the merchant was selling to both sides.
Bingo.
He's just a Lord of War. Getting an early hit there.
Yeah. Take the wrong path, you get wasted.
There's a lot of different paths you can take on the way to this door right here. I always play it really safe, but needs to activate a couple of switches while dodging archers and enemies everywhere. One of the last scary areas of the game.
For sure. Ooh, that archer is a huge pain.
And not much you can do about him here.
Ooh, yep. Might get hit here if it comes down. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, see, like this room is just really bad sometimes. It can be super nice one run, and then just there's enemies everywhere in the next.
All those backup healings that he's collected throughout the run are paying off here.
Yeah.
Chapter 5-4.
Nice.
Nice. I would say that's a dodge. Sometimes you can't do anything about those archers, but you know, a little bit of a sway to the left can make a difference in getting hit or not. For going a free, almost free green herb pickup, because there's not really any more risk of getting hit in the run here. Making his way to the final boss, Muda. He's got all of his ducks in a row.
Could be very close to PB, actually. Believe it or not. Because his recent PB is a 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 51 seconds.
Yeah, he'll be within a minute or two of it.
Yeah. Especially that timer is like RTA as well, so it'd be even smaller than what the RTA shows. Guess we'll find out.
Sadler is a very easy final boss. Just a couple shots with a Killer 7 and a rocket to unlock the red rocket from Ada there, finishing off the boss.
Let's see. Muda does what we know will be coming up. Oh, I think he will. I think he's going for the bye, Felicia.
Follow me, wait.
Let's see. Oh, you have
Absolutely.
to do it. Of course.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Hi, Felicia.
Oh.
Alright. This Jesse sequence is about a 45-second sequence. Just very low risk. Not doing flips. What are you doing
Keyboard.
with your life, Muda?
He doesn't switch the gamepad for this part,
Oh.
which is a sin. Oh, shit.
It's a little bit of a sin not to do the flips on the jet ski.
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't do the bye Felicia and the jumps, that would, I think we know who the real winner is here, but, you know. Alright.
That's time for Muda, so Muda is the winner.
Yeah. Good run.
Hopefully he skips to the IGT screen here at the end for us.
I think he will. Let's see it. Or no, I think I was looking at LRT time.
How long?
I believe it was. Yeah.
Nice, dude. 143.22.
No, actually not bad. What was the
Yeah.
estimate?
We
it was
didn't have
one-
an estimate.
Yeah, we did not, but.
But 142.22, not bad, not gonna lie. I had,
Yeah,
like,
that is
for
not
taking many deaths, that's not bad.
Yeah,
4
Played-
deaths.
really solid.
But I feel like I felt really bad for Ty. Like, we were talking to each other.
Yeah,
Like, I felt really, really bad.
it was rough. Oh, he didn't respect the crossbow, though. He went for it. But yeah, that was a good run,
Yeah.
though.
Probably if I haven't died 4 times, I could have PB'd.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with that like last war.
Yeah, That war room really messed me up.
Yeah, it did.
That's what
I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, is this gonna happen to me?
Oh, we got the cutscene. Oh, you gotta respond to it. Got to. Wait,
Alright.
was that a PB? I think that was a PB, isn't it? I think that's an IGT PB.
My ID. Oh, it is.
It
What
is.
the it is.
Let's
Oh,
go,
shit.
dude. Good
It's an
stuff.
IGT PV.
Oh shit! Now what's my LRT? Fuck!
Yeah, we
I
were
don't-
comparing your IGT to your LRT.
Fuck! I wish that didn't crash on me. Fuck! That was. Oh, I'm calling it. That was like 140.22.
You see how it's super free, dude.
Holy! I forgot all about me PVing on IDT.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I was
Yeah,
like,
because your IGT
close.
is 146.
But no, my IGT PV is a 143.59.
143, okay.
Yeah,
that's really good, dude.
that's
job.
actually. I was.
I did call it out. I was like, I'm smelling a PB.
More
here,
someone's PVing here.
Good stuff, though, dude.
That's not bad. Thank you, dude. Don't worry, my brother's raging at League.
Alright, let's see how this Krauser goes here. Alright,
Damn,
not too bad.
I'm actually proud, but I'm pretty mad because I didn't get the LRT.
Yeah. Did you ever split up?
I did, but like you know, global hockey fucked it up.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Well, very nice run. I think you can get another PB in the tournament here. Or in
That, if you PB
So
during
tight.
every race, that'd be super
I
nice.
know. Just 140, 143 to 140 to 139 to 137. But yeah, I'm leaving that Friday. I think I might do one tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's good though. You got the PB before you went to Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
wanted.
But
That was really good.
but I really wanted a 140, sub 140.
Oh well, man. Was during a race, which is cool, for sure.
Yeah, that's insane actually. Hey Muda, you still in cabin? Oh,
Okay.
Ty putting on a good show here in 5-4, doing his best
Yeah.
to the 3 turret room again. But the one difference... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I thought he didn't have an incendiary, but it's right there under his striker.
Oh. Ooh. At least you got the checkpoint though.
Yeah, and that's one of the examples of a good place to die.
Exactly.
Like, if you're gonna die anywhere, he pretty much died at the checkpoint.
did he really? Oh wow.
Alright, respecting the shield guy.
Yep.
Honestly, that shield guy scares me a lot.
He does. He can easily, thwack you. Especially if you think you waited long enough and you continue to run past him, and then he unexpectedly hits you and you look like a noob.
Ooh. See all those heals though? Chapter 5 is all about saving those heals for this exact chapter. Could this still PB for Ty?
I think isn't his PB like 148?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right. I was looking at his SRC one.
That's
Yeah, he
cool.
did get a PB last night. It's a 148.35, so You know, the RTA is a little bit off from the IGT, but
Yeah.
I think he will miss PB by a couple minutes.
Might beat his old PB.
Yeah. So all these heals are paying off, but that just means he won't have those same heals that come in handy for keycard room.
Oh.
Which is an area that, I mean, it's kind of expected to get hit a lot by the archers, the first key card slot.
Ooh, failed to Ditman. Especially on console. Failing to Ditman punishes you way harder because of the slower inventory loads.
What is happening here? I think we're getting a hiccup. The connection or something.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's see how this war room goes, though. I'll have to see. Gotta make sure you reload there. Also, make sure to grab the key card. You'll be in a world of hurt.
You know, it's surprisingly easy to forget to pick it up for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I've done it and other people have done it.
Yeah.
Microwave has a bind in his chat that says keycard and just spams pick up keycard. Or don't forget keycard. It's just like the easiest thing to forget.
Went pretty good right there. Got to dodge some guys here, though. A lot of boys in there. Ooh.
It's close. He didn't do the quick turn to get out of there.
I noticed that sometimes. That's a quick turn. That makes me nervous. Oh, missed the flash. You might have to take a detour. Oh, there's no one there anyway.
Oh, good, good enemy pattern.
Cool. Too bad. It's a pretty good war room, actually.
Wait, actually, oh wow. Yeah, okay, I forgot. That's actually not my PP. Cause the race we did, Frenchie, me, you, top tier, I got like a 142. Then that's my real PB.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized. I'm like, wait, hold up.
That's funny.
Wait, no, never mind. That was my.
Well, you're PB in races, dude. You know you're hot up for a PB soon.
Yep.
That's all right, working on Sadler here, final boss. Perfect execution. Well, besides the one miss Killer 7 shot, but
Actually, no. This was my PB. Kind of got confused with LRT and IGT.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Come up to another jet ski.
hopefully sub 155.
You gotta go for it.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Or bye, Felicia, again.
The 2 for 1.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna guess it. Got a 155.05.
I'm calling a 150. A 155.03.
Go with the 154.45.
Alright.
We'll see. That's IGT, man.
Yeah, IGT, that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, even though it's an RTA timer,
Oh my,
I kind of
guy
use it.
scares me on this thing. He almost bumped into like 3 of them right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for not doing splits. Yeah, I was using most of
That's fine.
them.
That's
I didn't get those swag points.
You did hit the hotkey though, right?
Yeah.
So we're okay. I thought so. Because we're
Alright,
like,
so
so his thing is frozen. Looks like it's
Look
an
at that
automatic
RTA
record.
though. His RTA timer,
Ooh,
459.
59.9.
wow.
And this tournament is going based off of RTA, I believe.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but
okay.
that's what it is. Go
Gotcha.
ahead and
Let's see.
I think I lost volume because they're technically done. Hey,
154.48.
did you guess 54?
You guessed 154, 45.
45. Yeah.
That was cool.
They're the
Alright,
closest.
won this.
Yeah. Without going over. Let's see if we can get Ty in here.
Yeah.
Wonder how did you get in here, Muda?
It just sent me an invite. Speed
Oh.
bump hot.
Okay. Well, we'll have to wait for him to get in here if he does decide to come in here. So once again, everyone that's still viewing, thanks for watching and supporting the runners and racers.
Oh yeah. By the way,
make sure
follow these guys.
Yeah, make sure to follow these guys. There should be a command for it.
Yeah.
Tyhill
Those
and King
guys.
Muda.
They follow.
Glad to do the run with
An
Tyhill.
exclusive King Muda emote as well.
Yeah.
The 1-1 memes are strong in the community.
Also, my 5-4 emote got accepted after like one day. But
Let's go.
yeah, it was fun racing Tyhill. I felt very bad because PC and console, they're like huge. There's a huge difference between them. And he was like obviously getting memed so hard, like at cabin and just castle.
Yeah, that was rough. It seemed like you guys, like what Sleep also said, you guys also had bad things happen to each other at the same time. So, it was hard to like keep up. But yeah,
It's alright.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
Do you have any final words, Muda?
No, I'm done here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, congrats on the PB again, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out, Muda.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, well, that wraps up our second race of the tournament. I believe, who's up next? Is it Tricle and Mike? Are those two guys racing?
No, that's me and Tricle.
It's you and Tricle.
We haven't even scheduled yet, to be honest. We were planning to go tomorrow, but then they switched days of work on me.
Okay.
So I'll have to find some late night, like 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay, you know what? The race that I'm thinking of is actually Kuba versus Buzzkill, and that's going to be this Saturday, July 14th, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yep.
Well, coming up next, you guys have Link's Awakening on Speed Gaming too. But that's going to be it for me, Sleepwalker92, and my co-host,
Frenchie. And yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys.
Give us a follow, give the runners a follow.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking this out. Be sure to tune in for the future races. We got some really fast people coming up. And there's going to be some pretty cool and close races, hopefully. That's it for me.
Yep. Take care, guys.
Good night, everyone.